It's the Stephen Boxing UK in association with Supreme CBD. Mark Tibbs, it's 10:15 on a Friday night. I can't tell you how appreciative I am, mate. How are you?
Lovely, Steve. It's really good to see you again. I ain't seen you for a little while, but you're looking really, really well.
I can say the same about you, Mark. I'm pretty sure you're still fitter than me.
I'm trying.
Mark obviously got to start with Tommy Fletcher. He's got his sixth fight tomorrow, Alberto Tapia.
Big. Tommy. Sorry, Steve. I misheard you there. Say.
Yeah, I was going to say big hopes for Tommy, Mark.
I've got really, really high hopes for Tommy. He's a wonderful human being, first and foremost, but he's got a very good boxing brain and punches extremely hard. And he's only 21 years of age. So with them attributes, you've got to mould him and guide him and bring him on, so to speak, to championship level. And if you do, if we do, and Zhang, who manage him, he's got a very, very exciting prospect. I think a world campaigner eventually, but he's just his sixth fight coming up tomorrow on the Joyce card. Yeah.
Will he be looking for a knockout, Mark, or rounds in the bank?
Yeah, no. Well, listen, he's got a tough Spanish guy, but I feel that very confident. We won't look for it. We'll set it up, but I feel that as soon as he touches him, he's got a devastating effect on him. Long as this guy don't run and run around for 6 rounds, and if he does, though, Tommy's he will walk him down and close him down and chop him down and lift him up, so to speak. But we'll see. Listen, he's a very, very exciting prospect, Tommy Fletcher. Yeah, the Norfolk Nightmare, they call him.
Indeed. Mark, I saw a photo of him today when he was sparring Joyce and Jordan Thompson. He's absolutely massive, isn't he?
He is. Tommy's absolutely. He's 6'7". He's 6'7", and he's so tall. John Hedges as well in our own gym. He's as tall as Tommy, but I think Tommy just edges him a little bit in height, and he makes Johnny Fisher look small. But in height, but he's got to thicken out yet, Tommy, and he will do as he matures. Yeah.
The fact that he's sparring Joyce and Jordan Thompson at 21, Mark, is that an indicator of just how good this kid is?
Yeah, it's very good for him. I mean, I was in Spain. Why I had to go to Spain with my family. Why Tom was in training camp sparring. Tom done a bit in my own gym. Then he got the opportunity to go to Vegas, and he's been to Vegas before with Joe. No, he ain't. That was his first time at Vegas. Johnny Fisher went to Vegas, but Tommy went to Vegas. He had 2 weeks with Joe. He gave a good account of himself, what I could hear. And when he come back, I put him straight into Jordan Thompson. I flew him straight into Jordan Thompson sparring. We had 2 weeks with Jordan Thompson, and then we had our last we had a last spar with Craig Richards.
Right.
And also, I'm just thinking about it, we had another spar with Joyce, that is, when Joe landed back in the UK. So he had some top quality sparring for this fight, and it's done him wonders, confidence-wise and all of that, you know what I mean?
Just last one on Tommy, Mark. I know he's only 21, but looking ahead, he's surely got to fill out into a heavyweight, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think so. And he's got the frame to hold, to hold that density that will come on with maturity for sure. Yeah, he will do.
Joyce Zhang rematch tomorrow, Mark. Can I just ask you a quick prediction? Repeat revenge?
Yeah, well, listen, I've got a lot of confidence in Joyce. I mean, I just hope he's got that energy, that spirit about him that he had with Joe Parker. I felt and see him up and close on the night when he boxed Joe Parker. the energy was really good, and to me, when on that performance, he looked dangerous against Fury and all of them. Usyk, just too big and powerful and overwhelming presence. But Zhang absolutely took him apart in their first fight, and I don't think the 2 stone, the 24 pounds apparently, which he lost for that first Zhang fight, helped him in any way, because he was fighting a 20 stone southpaw man, big man, and a very experienced man in being an Olympian himself. And so fluid big man, good boxer, Zhang. And but this time round, I think what I can hear of things, Joe's and his team have corrected stuff and feel a lot better about what this time than what they did. They took their eye off last time, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting Joe Joyce to get the revenge win. Yeah, for sure. But I'm hoping that, but it's not a foregone conclusion because of the fluidity of Zhang and the speed, and so it's going to be interesting, really is. And I can't wait to watch it. I want to get Tommy's fight done, and really going to look forward to that. It's going to be a good fight.
Yeah, but Mark, can I just ask you very quickly, because you've been involved at a certain level, the heavyweight division itself, the winner of Joyce Zhang, there's no clear path as to who the fight next. Are we going to get undisputed? The heavyweight division's a bit of a mess, isn't it, at the moment?
Yeah, Steve, you said it yourself. It is a mess. Is Fury fighting that UFC guy this weekend and all, is he?
No, 28th of October, that one, Mark.
Oh, is it? Yeah. He's fighting him soon. In another month's time. So, I will be watching it, but I'll be watching it just because of Fury. But to be honest with you, it's not good for boxing, is it? Let's have it right. But no, we want to see the best fight the best, and they're both getting on in age, and I don't know what's holding it up, but yeah, we'll see.
Can I ask you a very couple of quick ones, Mark? Just wider boxing, rightly or wrongly, this week, Joyce Zhang, brilliant card, superb fight tomorrow. It's been overshadowed somewhat, Mark, with the whole Conor Benn fighting in America, and there's a furore over that. Can I just ask you general thoughts on that? Not specifically Conor himself, but just the whole drugs thing. And
do you know what, Steve? I'm going to be honest with you. A long time ago, I done an interview, and I'm lost with the old saga. I really am. I'm lost with it all. I don't know what is going on. Yeah, to tell you the truth, I've got a lot of stuff to do myself, and it's very difficult to focus on it. But I'm pleased he's fighting again. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but he's a young man. He is a fighter, and he has dreams.
Yeah. And
I don't know what's going on with the procedures, etc. But listen, I'm he's fighting again. He's a young man with dreams, and he's fighting again. I mean, if he's gone through all the right procedures and he's got the thumbs up, then you got to let a man live, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But as I say, I'm not up to date with it all, and I've got a lot of business myself to do.
I know you're a hard man to track down, Mark. Last one, Mark, and it is in regards to the drug fields, and we talk about fights not being made. Boxing.
Do you know what, Steve? You're hearing a lot of it lately, and we don't know what we're eating today. Yeah. You know what I mean? And we're really exposed to a lot of knowledge and information now. So, and it's quite frightening. What to eat and what not to eat, and what's good and what's not bad. I mean, and what's in our drinking water, tap water, etc. So we've got to be careful.
Yeah.
I don't, it's it's quite confusing. Yeah, but yeah, go on, Steve. What were you going to say?
No, I was just going to say, Mark, we've talked about the drug fields and fights not being made and boxing splintered. I don't know if you've seen, there's been a bit of news on Channel 4 saying that the British Boxing Board of Control are corrupt or racist or sexist. You're obviously, for those that should know, your dad's a legend. Does Dad or yourself see a change in British boxing? Is it in a good place at the moment, in a bad place?
Well, I'm around my dad quite a lot. You know, like all generations, it was always better in their day.
It was.
And yeah, but you know, things are going to move, and things can't stand still because you know things evolve and things move forward, and you know you have good times and bad times. You got to roll with the punches, as they say. So you know you have your ups and downs, like anything, like life itself. So and you got to take the good with the bad. So you know if it was all the same and flatlined and boring, we'd be bored. We want rhythm. We want ups and downs like the stock market. There's profit in movement. But the thing is, it is what it is, and you know you got to roll with the punches and move with the times. And yeah, I've even noticed it myself. I'm 54 years of age, so I've noticed the changes. I like to think I move with the times because it's my business, boxing business, and you have to. And if you don't, you know, you'll be left behind. But you know, some things are pretty ridiculous, but the human being, you know, you got to, you know, good hearts these days are hard to find. I'm getting a little bit lost here, what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, you know, I like to keep good people around me. And if they've got good hearts and coming from a good place, if I can work with people, I'll work with them, you know. And yeah, Steve, I've drifted there. It's getting late.
It is, Mark.
Sorry.
On that note, matey, I'll let you go.
Nah, I wasn't being rude. I wasn't being rude there, Steve. I was just blabbering on.
No, Mark, I promised I'd only keep you 10 minutes, and that's me 10 minutes, mate. So I'm going to let you get an early night. Can I wish you and Tommy best of luck tomorrow, Mark?
Much appreciated. Oh, can I say one more thing?
Go for it.
Did you hear about Johnny Fisher, my Southern area heavyweight champion? He's just been he's getting the British boxer, young British boxer of the award by the sports writers. So that's fantastic news for him.
Excellent. Well deserved as well. He's had a good year, Mark. Yeah,
he's had a good year, and he's turned some corners. Johnny Fisher, yeah, big up to him.
Brilliant. Mark Tibbs, I really appreciate your time, mate. I hope to speak to you after a victory for Tommy.
Thanks, Steve. Take care, mate. Good to see you again. All the best, mate.